Alright, what's up everybody? Listen, I know it's been a while since we've done the one-on-one thing, but I'm trying to make these videos a little bit more frequent and effective. They're more personable, and it's good to give you guys information, to give you value. We'll try to make sure to make more informative videos like this, nutrition, whatever it may be. Comment below what you guys want to know, questions or whatever, whether it be nutrition or whatever it may be. On to the topic. Topic at hand is CrossFit, right? And the reason why I really thought about having this as a topic is because I have got another client, have acquired another client who's been injured doing CrossFit, right? Here's the thing. First, let me say this, disclaimer. Anything that gets people up and moving, gets them, fitness oriented and gets them in the mode of doing exercise, I respect, right? Wholeheartedly. That being said, there's different things for different people and different activity or fitness levels. If you're obese or you're over 40 and obese or what have you, listen, you do not need to be doing CrossFit, right? If you're in your 20s, you're in, on the police department, you're in some type of sport or whatever like that, then yeah, absolutely, it's gonna be great for you. You know what I'm saying? And good luck. But majority, I would say, 80% of people just want to look good for the beach, or they just want to get in good shape and good health to feel good about themselves, right? The last thing they want to do is be up against something that is so overwhelming, advanced techniques, advanced forms, and there's no stability, so you really got to use your stabilizing muscles, which they haven't even developed yet, and they're going to get hurt or injured. That's the last thing that you want to do. When they come to fitness professionals, they expect us to be able to guide them in the right direction so they don't get hurt and so they do achieve their fitness goals, right? So when shit like this happens, it really irritates me, and I feel like I need to speak on it as a fitness professional, or having professional experience. I've been doing this since about 13 years now as far as actually training people, and I can tell you that my methods of training is simple, man. I spoon feed people stuff, right? So what does that mean? It means that, I don't just tell people what to do. I make sure that I educate them on why we're doing what we're doing, right? I want to make sure they have a full understanding so it makes sense to them, right? So, you have nutrition, weightlifting, and cardio. I spoon feed each of those things, right? So when it comes to nutrition, we're not gonna sit there and clean your whole cabinet out and put a whole bunch of diet food that you're not gonna be able to eat. Again, a lot of these people are not trying to train for the Olympics. They're not trying to do a bodybuilding competition. They're trying to just to be able to have a healthier lifestyle. If they can maintain, not a chicken and rice type of diet that they're gonna do for a week and then get rid of it. So I don't tell them to clean their freaking cabinets out. I ask them what they're eating so I can get a baseline, and then slowly but surely we start changing things up. I'm getting them in the mode of making healthier alternative decisions and give the tools to be able to do that with. That's the thing, people don't have the tools to know they can substitute this with this and it still tastes good, but it's healthier. Making conscious decisions. These are things that I try to not only tell people to do, but show them how to do it. Right? And the same approach is used for working out or weightlifting, right? I don't, because a lot of people are scared, when it comes to weightlifting, because they don't have the know-how. When you don't know about something, it scares you. That's human. You're human. You know what I'm saying? Everybody does that. So then I baby step them, spoon feed them into that too, and give them a little bit, so then they can achieve it. And say, oh shit, that's motivation. Look, I made it. I did it, right? And then that's forward motion, it's forward mobility, you know what I'm saying? They get in their mind and they're like, oh shit, like I'm motivated now. Like the shit's actually working. I understand what he's saying, what he wants me to do. I can actually perform it, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like a vicious cycle. You keep on going and going and going and going, right? So that's what I do, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I feel like a trainer should do, you know what I'm saying? And if somebody wants to do Olympic lifts, if they want to do something like that, listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, listen, I don't do that, but I can refer you to somebody who does. I can refer you to this CrossFit gym. I'm gonna tell you straight up. So I respect them to do the same, right? But clearly in this situation, it's like a lot of other situations, that's not what happened, right? It's not what happened. And it's unfortunate, but I just wanted to put that out there, you know what I'm saying? And that's my professional opinion on CrossFit, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing negative. I'm not saying anything necessarily negative about it. I'm just giving you, you know what I'm saying, the truth. I'm just giving you facts, right? Just being honest, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see people get hurt. I want to see people enjoy fitness. I want to see people reach their fitness goals. I want to see people, you know what I'm saying, adopt a healthy lifestyle and be able to maintain it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. And you know, regardless of what coach you get, it don't have to be me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna plug my stuff in because it's my channel, but it don't have to be me. Just make sure that you vet them. Make sure they understand what your goal is. And if they're not, you know, something don't feel right, you have every right to ask why, or why isn't this happening, or why is this not working? And they should be able to answer those questions for you. But anyway, if you do want coaching from me or you're interested, you can hit me up at tkfitness1987@gmail.com. I'll put it on the screen. You can email me if you have for inquiries, and we can chat, talk it up. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you my number. You can call me, you can text me and stuff like that. And we can get a game plan together for you. And that's another thing, man. You have a lot of people giving these cookie cutter diets out. I'm about to call them out too. It's like, you know, I'll put it to you this way. If I take off my shirt, it doesn't mean it's gonna be able to fit you, because I bought this shirt because it's my size. So that means it's gonna fit me. Your diet should be the same way. There's no one diet fits all. Everybody is genetically different, right? You're built differently, you have different dimensions, right? You have different metabolisms. All these things come into play. So one diet cannot possibly fit all. So these trainers try to charge you all this money up front and then just throw you these cookie cutter diets that they give everybody, and people don't know enough, which understandably, that's the reason why they're coming to you. And then trainers take advantage of that and send you these cookie cutter diets when the diet is not catered or customized towards your dimensions and your goals, right? So that's another thing you have to look out for. So I'm just giving y'all some jewels, you know what I'm saying? I'm dropping some knowledge anyway. But it's your boy Larry, you know, representing TK Fitness. Transcend your kingdom, be the king of your kingdom, be the queen of your kingdom, and be the change you want to see in the world. Out.